Absolute dynamite. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Oscar Bevis for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here at the M&S Bank Arena, joined by Sean Masha Dodd. Masha, congratulations. It looked like it was going to turn into a bit of a cracker, didn't it?
Yeah,
it looked like it was just warming up nicely.
It was, mate. It was warm. It was getting hot in the kitchen, wasn't it? First couple of rounds, we started off quite. We were on it quite early, and as you said, it was heating up nice. And what was that? The fourth round?
Yeah, fourth.
You know what I mean? Fourth round finished, wasn't it? You're on to. So, fourth round, and normally I don't get going till like 4 rounds. You know what I mean? And fourth round, we were in the middle of it, and as you said, then it was just getting nice. You know what I mean? And a little bit too nice at times. Whereas I should have just started boxing clever in that fourth round, but can't help myself, mate.
Talk me through the headbutt. The accidental headbutt, should I say? Making it sound like you just nutted in there.
I'll be honest with you, mate, and I've said it in the past, you know what I mean? It's a fight game, and, you've got to do...
You've been selling that t-shirt?
Yeah, do you want to sell? Yeah. You've got to do what you've got to do to win, and depending on the opponent and stuff like that, there's always tactics around to this, Steve. Look, I'm going to get grilled by everyone here for this. But I'll be honest, be genuine. The trick was to stay away from him because of his switch hitting and his angles and his boxing. His boxing IQ is a lot better than mine. So this trick was to stay away from him, not get involved because he switches, he throws them shots. It was just to stay away, try and make him miss and then counter. Do you know what I mean? And box a little bit.
The switch, it always brings sort of head clashes into play.
That's it,
yeah.
and that's what he was doing a lot. I could hear his corner constantly. I felt like saying to Tom, don't take to your head. It was just constant, but it sort of made me aware of what was coming next, you know what I mean? They were talking him through the fight. I was listening to what they were saying, I was waiting for it to come, and when he, I think it was the second or third round, he switched and threw a couple of shots, and I'll be honest, didn't see the shot. I knew he was coming, but didn't see the shot when it landed, I thought, in that fourth round. When he come in to switch, he's come in, switched, and when I was in the corner, so I couldn't take a step back, couldn't go nowhere. I just chucked in low, and he's come low with his head. And as we've banged heads, I generally didn't know whether it was I thought it was a punch. As it landed, we've come up and I've grabbed him, he's grabbed me, and I heard him go, oh. And as he said that, I've looked at him and just seen the blood, and I thought, thank fuck that was an headbutt, you know what I mean? Because if it was a punch, it was a fucking good punch, you know what I mean? And I didn't see it at all, it was a short punch, it was a powerful one. And that was that, you know what I mean? And I'll be genuinely honest, the last thing I wanted was a cut, because I didn't want to get cut myself, this was my last shot, mate, this was my last chance, so I didn't want to go in there and start getting, being dirty and getting, told. I didn't want the referee to get on my case, you know what I mean, and say, stop doing this, stop doing that. So I tried to keep it as clean and as good as I could, boxing, and I felt I was doing that for the all fight, and then Tom come in with the angles, comes in, he throws his heads low, and it was a genuine accidental clash of heads.
When you saw the cut, though, I mean, I suppose it would have given you a little bit of something to work on.
I licked my lips,
when you
mate,
saw it, yeah.
I think it was his blood or something all over my mouth. I was licking my lips, I could taste the blood, to be honest, you know what I mean? You see blood, and you just want to go for it.
Yeah.
I seen the blood, and I thought,
he's there for the taking.
But I've got to go, yeah. He's tough, he's a tough kid, and I wanted to, try and make the fight easiest I could in my favour, and by doing that, obviously, you should go for the damage. So I was trying to go for that damage, but he come out all guns blazing. He was throwing good heavy shots, and a lot of them as well. And I sort of stood there and I was sort of in two minds. I wanted to stand there and just give it me all and empty the tank and fight with him, like do or die. But then in the back of my mind, I was thinking, I don't have to force it here. I'm okay. He's the one that's sort of in a desperate situation. He's got to come for it. So, sensible thing to do is go on the back foot, make him miss, make him make mistakes, tiring himself out a bit. And the longer the fight goes on, the more it's going to go in my favour because of the cut. But I just sort of got stuck in the moment, and I was fighting with him for a little bit. What are you saying, you?
I said I hope that's a copper-coloured battery.
Steve, what was it? Leo always has to change. Make sure you've got plenty of memory on that.
You run off my battery.
Everyone always runs out of memory with me, trust me.
That t-shirt anyway.
Yeah, but what do you call it? And I heard him, he was saying when I come back on the third, I think it was the fourth, no, the third, or was the fourth, he hit me with that big uppercut, and it was a good shot, and that was when Danny was saying to me, you're over the front foot, you're staying there, and you're coming away high, you know, and that was where I was stuck in two minds, to fight, to box, to empty the tank, to give it everything I had, and you know, it was after when I come back after that fourth round, I thought, right, fifth round, I'm going to box smart now. I'm going to just jab, work on that cut, pick up the points, try and nip the round, make him miss, make him make mistakes, and win the fight. And, you know, luckily enough, he got pulled out. You know what I mean? So God, you know, good health for us both, and I'm thankful for it, mate. I really am. And I just knew it was my night, though, I'll be honest. I knew it was my night. I knew I was going to win. I did, mate.
Well said. This was sort of built up as a must-win. There's a few fights on this card where people say must-win, but for you, this really was a must-win fight. Like you said, not the way you sort of would have planned it, not the way that you'd have wanted to win, of course, but it is a win on the record. Was warming up for a good fight. Would you look to fight Tom again, or do you think this is your chance to get one more big shot in for a title?
Well, do you know what, right? If there's a big chance there for a big shot, of course, I'll take it, you know what I mean? Boxing's a business for me now. I've been, you know, on that mad little roller coaster, jumping in, fighting anyone. You know, Eddie, I don't even know who I'm fighting half the time. I didn't even know I was fighting Tom, to be honest, until I was in the gym training, and I thought it was a joke. I thought they were winding me up. You know, got a text message of Sean Trodden saying, ring me important. And I looked at it at 9 o'clock in the morning and thought, if I left the lights on in the gym or something here, not ringing you. And I left it an hour before I rung him. And then when I rung him, I was like, what's going on? Because I was on my way to the gym, I had to ring him, to face him sometime. And he said, you're fighting Tom Farrell. And I was like, behave. And then when I got to the gym, he said, phone Steve Woods. So I phoned Steve Woods, and Steve was on his way to the press conference and said, I'm on my way to the press conference, can you come? I said, no, I'm in the gym training. I said, this is a joke. And he went, no, it's fighting. I was like, you know, happy days. And that was that. And I had to take that fight. And it was a fight I would have took anyway. Took the fight, it's been done now, so I'm hoping now that we can, you know, look at a big fight, and I can, you know, get some sort of future out of it now, get something from it now, you know what I mean, and sort of go about it the business way now, and not just go at it and just, you know, fight anyone. I'll fight anyone, but for the right price, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's a business, and it's a tough game, and I've understood now how tough it is. When you get to these levels now, Commonwealth title levels and stuff, it's a tough business, mate. So I want to make sure that I'm getting the right fights for the right price, and you know, I've got kids at home, and I want to, you know, cement a future for them. Do you know what I mean? So you know, I want to get some good money behind me and get in the what is it? Get on the what is it? The Homes Under the Hammer.
With me dad. I knew he was going to come out with something like that.
I was waiting for you to say you would want to get on like the Saudi Arabia card or earn some big money. You want to be on Homes Under the Hammer, yeah?
Yeah, I want to get on the on
you and Dion Dublin.
Yeah, I want to get on the house in Ladder now, and you know, and you know, get some money behind me, and then retire doing houses and stuff like that. That's what we'd love to do. But Anfield, get me on that. I knew it, and I'm ready. Get me on Anfield, blood. I swear down.
Not many people would have ticked off Goodison and Anfield in their professional boxing career.
And I've done some, so I'll be the only fighter that's done all three stats. He's got to do that for me, Annie. I'll leave me a floater.
A 1 in the morning float.
All day, you know what I mean? Even better, the floodlights on, you want to. That'll do me, I'll be honest.
Masha, thank you very much for speaking to IFL TV. Congratulations on your win tonight. And hopefully see you in a big fight soon.
Thank you, thanks iFilm TV and everyone watching, buying tickets, supporting, all my sponsors, you on it, mate? Get on down there, brother. Yes. Oh, I've got to give a shout out to, I think it's Victor. Tom 8, what's happening, bro?
Alright, Tom, come in, mate.
Victor from Mexico. He's my stepdad, you on to. He said, say hello, and iFilm, you love that. And I want to thank this man as well, Tom 8 as well.
We're Tom, man. Get him in.
He's helped me out massively, inspiring, and doing rounds with that kid. That I'll be honest, it's all about sparring, and I was getting through good rounds with him. And when I was coming through rounds with him, I thought, they were boxers tick the thing. If I can mix it with him, you can mix it with anyone really, you know what I mean? Because he's tall, he's a fantastic boxer, great inside, you know, he's a bit bigger, and it was hard, it was tough, but you know, it's all about doing it the hardest you can to make it easiest on the night, and that's all about preparations, and he was a massive part of my preparations.
Masha, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, mate.
It is special. Absolute dynamite. Oh my